Hi, Pete Moore, Mart TV, and welcome. First of all, apologies. I just recovered from COVID, so I've been off for nearly 2 weeks, hence the lack of videos. I do apologise. I managed to dodge the bullet for over 2 years, and it came and snuck at me a few weeks ago. But now I'm feeling better, back on the horse, and we're out here doing what I love to do, reviewing guns. And this is brand new from Bergara. It's called the B14 Crest. It's designed as a lightweight hunting mountain rifle that can guarantee 1 MOA at 100 meters, and really, as you can see, it's very much like their B14 HMR hunter marksman rifle. The stock layout is the same, though there are some quite serious differences. But let's just have a little chat about what it offers and what it doesn't. So it's a carbon fibre stock, the foam inner. The rifle comes in 2 choice of caliber, .308 Winchester and our new favourite 6.5 Creedmoor. You get 2 barrel lengths, 20-inch and 24. The barrel's like sort of mid-weight, semi-fluted, and it's threaded 5/8 by 24 TPI. It comes, as we can see here, with a cage-type muzzle brake, and there's also just a straight thread collar. Ammunition-wise, because of the way things are going in the world, I picked 3. Norma's 170 grain tip strike, which is a ballistic tip lead cord. And for the future, there's a Gecko Star, which is a 165 grain non-lead monolithic hollow point, and the RWS Hit 165 again, and that's a ballistic tipped, again non-lead. So let's look a little bit closer. So this is the 20-inch 308 version. As you can see, semi-fluted, quite generous fluting. And there's detail of the cage-type muzzle brake. The barrel, as we can see, is fully floated in the forend, which is quite nice. So the stock is a carbon fibre with a sort of rather attractive, like sort of a browny grey with a grey and black overweb, so it looks pretty cool. There's the sockets again, QD sockets for side mount, QD sling studs if you want to. On this, the importers RUAG sent me a bone bipod and one of their universal adapters. No real changes here. This is a standard B14 type bolt system. You've got a nice long handle with a very generous knurled knob at the end, a 2-position safety catch. It's a Remington style, so even with the safety on, you can operate the bolt. And when it is cocked, you have a generous cocked action indicator with a physical pin you can feel if you need to. Just look at the safety doing this. Safe, fire. The stock, like the HMR, is a bit Macmillan. It's got like a high fixed comb, a hand-filling vertical pistol grip, a vestigial gripping area there, and there are the 2 spacers. You can get more if you need to from Bergara, with a nice thick recoil pad, which is always good. The gun is completely ambidextrous with a slight palm swell each side. The bolt release there, and you can see the fluting on the bolt, which is a little bit lightweight taken away. Also, it does, should we say, add to reliability. If anything drops in the mech, there's less chance of the bolts, should we say, binding. Magazine, 3 round. You just pop this, falls away, and you can, as I said before, put a 5-shot Bergara in there or anything AICS compatible, and it just eases in like so. Locks in nice and secure. Trigger is well curved, and I'm not sure if you can see it here, but there's a little screw at the front for adjustment, but it came from the box, probably about £2, very smooth and crisp, as we come to know from Bergara. The whole thing is quite compact. In the 20-inch barrel, which we have here in either caliber, the gun weighs 3.1 kilograms, so a bit over £6, which is pretty good for what it is. It's nice and compact, and in 308, 20-inch does work. And I think really with Creedmoor, though I like longer barrels than Creedmoor, for a standard hunting rifle, what a lot of people do with it, it's more than enough to shoot out at 200-300 yards. Bergara seems to be moving out a bit into accessories, and here we have one of their one-piece Picatinny rails, which I do like very much. The gun will also take a Remington 700 mounts, and obviously the footprint's the same, so you can do a lot with it. Nice touch is the whole metalwork here is done in Cerakote Sniper Grey, so That combined with this stock makes the gun pretty much an all-weather option. And the other good thing about it, given the price of things these days, Bergara have never been expensive rifles, always value for money, and this thing tips the price at just about 1,500, 1,600 quid. What you're getting is a lot of gun for the money. Importers Ruhr sent me a little Miopta 1-6x24. Unusual choice, but they sent it and it's on there, and actually a small compact variable is not such a bad thing as you might think. I've shot deer with 1-4, 1-6s of this sort of ilk out to 250 yards without any real problems. But obviously I imagine that somebody would put a bigger scope on it, but it does rather fit in very well with the lightweight and compact nature of the rifle. Nice and easy and smooth, though it's quite short. Recoil's good in 308. Pretty pointable and handy. Okay, so here we are, some facts and figures. The gun shoots nicely, action slick, easy to run, mag goes in and out. Overall it's a handy little rifle. It's a typical Bergara product, very nicely presented and made. Stock feels good, it's not too heavy. For the shooting I put on a Hauxen moderator, muzzle mounted moderator. Being a 20-inch gun rather than a 24-inch gun, you are going to get a natural drop in velocity there for energy. Figure wise, Bergara say the gun will shoot 1 MOA or better with match ammo. All this is hunting ammo, so the normal 170 grain tip strike was coming in at 1.2 inches with an average speed of 2,554 feet per second and a standard deviation of 5.7 feet per second, which is pretty impressive, which turned in 2,478 foot-pounds. Again, for a 308 and a 20-inch tube, pretty impressive, and that'll deck most things, that's not a problem. The Gecko Star surprised me, it's the non-lead, and other 308s I've shot it has always shot well with good figures. But here it does show again it perhaps didn't like the 20-inch barrel. Average was 2,562 feet per second. Standard deviation, again, a very impressive 9.3 feet per second. Energy was 2,419 foot-pounds, and the group was 1.5 inches, which is a little bit more than it usually shoots in most other rifles. And the RWS hit pretty much came out on top. Average speed was 2,677 feet per second, which is pretty good for a 20-inch tube. Standard deviation 8.8 feet per second. Energy a very comfortable 2,639 foot-pounds, and the group was dead on an inch. So as with most rifles, it's what you feed them. Some things they like, some things they don't, and in a longer barrel this should obviously produce better figures, but for a hunting gun in 308 I really quite like it. Compared to some of the European opposition, a price of around £1,500 these days is not massively expensive for a gun like this. I said before, if you had a carbon gun from say Sauer, you really do knock up the price, and the carbon here has been kept to, should we say, much more acceptable financial levels. So yeah, if you're looking for something a bit above the ordinary out-the-box gun, then I think the B14 Crest, if you like a lightweight compact rifle, could do you well. Okay, so if you like what you saw, comment, tell your friends. Always support the website, and if you want to have a chat with me about anything, it's pmore.shootingsports@gmail.com, and I'll see you again soon with some other stuff. Keep shooting and stay safe.